Hey everybody, welcome back to more Chrono Trigger. Last time we got a Prisma Stone, charged it into a bigger stone known as the Saint Stone that I have no idea how the heck they knew that existed, and we got a new friend. A new friend anyway. But now we have some more quests to do in the Lost Sanctum. So if we go up here to the top right and talk to you, it's been my lifelong dream to build a great bridge to span the mountains. Unfortunately, I've had no luck acquiring the tools I need for such a task. To build the frame, I need sturdy lumber. To reinforce the structure, I'll need strong metal. To nail it all together, I'll need a durable hammer. If you happen to come across anything you think I could use, would you bring it to me? It would be enormously helpful. Yeah, might as well. Oh, thank you, I'll be waiting here. If you bring me each of those three things, it would mean the world to me. Well, we already know where one of the things is. It's the golden hammer that we can just go and grab. But we haven't really fully explored this place down below, so we might as well do that. So our first place that we actually need to go, we need to get around this entire area over here. So might as well just kind of unsuccessfully sneak around two rats. A little annoying, but what can you do there? Either way, you gotta go down and around this little rock here. Can't go that way. Up this way over here. Hello there. More enemies to deal with. I haven't really actually touched upon this group per se, but I can still just get rid of them all with dark matter. It's all good. Bye-bye. Yep, pretty easy. The exiles were the annoying ones last time that I could absorb lightning damage and stuff like that. It's a little weird. I still have no idea how they did that, but it is what it is. So our next destination is over here, which is this cave, which is a little weird that the wall is here, but I don't know exactly how that was in the original version of the game. We have some new bats that we can fight around here. All they really can do is put us to sleep, nothing too fancy. We can just get rid of them with strong attacks or just kind of do whatever we have at this point. Probably just gonna do a little bit of a Luminaire and then just kind of get rid of them like immediately. No big deal there. Bye-bye, bats. I was about to say the bats making them blind from all the light would defeat them, but then yeah, echolocation bats doesn't really exactly work that way. So yeah, we go around here, just avoid those exiles. I really don't care about them. And then let's see, where is it? Right here. Right here, we got this over here for Turbo Ether. And then up over this way, we have an enemy I could just avoid. It's one of those annoying ones that like, it's easier just to get rid of them. That's a steel ingot. We need that for one of the items. We have that sturdy item that we can use right there. If we attempt to go this way, it's just blocked off. We can't really do anything about that yet. Keyword is yet. I'm just going to avoid that enemy because there's really no need to fight them. And I'm just going to go around over here. I'm probably not going to be able to avoid these bats this time around. Actually, okay, I did. That's fine. Unfortunately for me, our next two items are going to be back in the past. So, back in the past, let's grab the golden hammer. What? You need to borrow the golden hammer? All right, I'm not using it at the moment. And I did receive it from you after all. Here you go. And that gets us the golden hammer once again. And while we are here, there is another little tidbit we can pick up as well. If we go over to this top right one over here. Need something that will shine in the darkness? Well, a Prisma Stone is said to absorb light. Perhaps if you left a stone like that in the sun on some high peak for a long time, it will absorb enough light to shine on its very own. So, on the very peak of something, it's a little weird that we can find out about this now, but it will come in handy for a quest in a moment. But first, let's go over here. There used to be an enormous tree growing in this wood, but those monsters felled it. What a waste, it was such a strong and stalwart tree. You need lumber to build a bridge? Well, I'd much rather see that tree used than let it go to waste. Wait right here. I'll saw some wood for you. Here you go, I'm sure it will serve well. And that gets us Godwood. So we got all the bridge materials we need, but we also learned of the quest that we need to place the Saint Stone all the way up top of the mountain. So you know what that means? We gotta go up the mountain once again. And for a quick little detour, at the peak, we've placed the Saint Stone right up top over here. And let it charge for about 65,600,000 years. It's about the same thing like the Sunstone that we dealt with before, where we charged the Moonstone to the Sunstone. The only difference is that we gotta walk up and down Ember Mountain multiple times. And once again, back in the Lost Sanctum in 600 AD, we go up here and we turn in our materials. Ah, that gold should do quite nicely for the lumber. Dear me, that golden hammer is glorious. That should serve splendidly. Oh, I ought to be able to use that steel ingot for the metal I need. My thanks. With all this, I should be able to make the bridge of my dreams a reality. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude. We get a haste helm for this quest. I think I don't need to say how good those are. They're amazing to have, and just having a character with haste right away, plus some decent defenses, pretty nice to have. Well then, off to the mountains I go. Unless you want to use like the vigilance hat and things like that, but there's that. So, off to the mountains he goes. You know what that means? We're gonna have to go up the mountain. But before that, what we should actually do is talk to this person. But the thing is, with this quest, in order to initiate the next quest, you can kind of see how the Lost Sanctum is starting to work at this point. It was designed with portable DS in mind, where you basically leave, you go do other stuff, you close your DS, you come back. Then you come back in and go and talk around, find more quests to do, versus just plowing through it all at one go, like I am. Which, unfortunately, since it's the Steam version, you don't really have that mobile mentality to it, so... Ready to check in on the bridge builder? Yes. Which means we have to go to Mount Emerald once again. We get all the way back to where we fought the new master. We can make a quick detour to the right and pick up our Saint Stone. The only difference now is the stone shines with an inner light, and our Saint Stone becomes a way stone. This will come in handy for our future quest, but for now, it's not gonna be as handy. But might as well just do it while we're here. You need something? I help you. I be your friend. We seek a man keen on constructing a bridge upon the mountain. Have you seen him? I see him. He built a bridge alone, just past here. Then might you stand aside? We've business with him. Okay. One thing I do like about these side quests is that since you get Magus so late in your party, this actually gives them a little bit more lines of dialogue to actually work with, which is kind of cool. But for now, we just head up this way over here to find our bridge builder. Brave heroes, help! My thanks. I'd fear I have not survived much longer. I've been toiling away at this bridge, but the work takes a good deal out of a man. Seems like I grew a tad careless and lost my footing. If only I had someone with more brawn to assist me. It'll be some time before I finish at this rate. Why not use a new? They've strength and stamina enough. You've an idea of someone who could help? My pardons, but it would be most gracious of you if you could inquire on my behalf. Yeah, so we literally just go back 2 screens and go and talk to the new that we have befriended. Hello again. You need something? I help you. I be your friend. We've a favor to ask. Would you be willing to aid in the building of a bridge? Yes, I try. I want help you. This is the assistant of whom you spoke? Do not be deceived by appearances. 10 men could not match the might of this new. I see. Well, I suppose if you say so. It's all right. I strong. Well then, haste makes waste. Is that why you gave me the haste helm? Oh well, first things first. You aren't so bad at all. No, I'm not bad at all. All right, next we need to... What's the matter, New? Hungry, can't move, need food. Mood. Oh dear, this is a problem. Please, I beg you, bring this poor New something to eat. Something to eat? Mayhap that villager could help us. Oh, you know where you might be able to get some food? Wonderful, I'll wait here with him. Yeah, and unfortunately we gotta go down the mountain again. And all the way back at the village, if we talk to this one right over here. Oh dear, he's hungry. Well then, will you give him this for me? Obtained a hearty lunch. That fellow's been around for a very long time. I don't know if my cooking will be anything like what he's used to, but I hope he enjoys it. Yeah, so you know what that means. We need to go back up the mountain. Okay, back up the mountain yet again. We go back through this screen right over here and deliver the lunch. Oh, you brought him food. Thank you ever so much. Tastes good. Villager made that for you. It's to her you owe your thanks. Oh, she made this? I feel strong now. I work hard again. Can I ask a favor?
Speak. I get hungry. I can't work. Mood. I want you to bring me food. Old monster have good food. Long time ago. Sweet yellow thing. I like that food. Very well. I'd not deny such a simple request.
I would, because you know why? I gotta go down the mountain again.
I'll watch over this new.
Please hurry back if you can. It would be nice, but the problem is that they're building a bridge that goes away from this. I would like if they built the bridge to get down the mountain faster. So going back to the past, you go to this encounter up here in the top right in the southern swamp / glade, whatever it is, honestly. So we kill this group right over here and we get the item we need. It's not that hard of an encounter. We could just auto the battle on the Steam version or just attack it outright. There really isn't anything too special you gotta worry about, aside from maybe that. But again, I just have the auto on because I'm already more than strong enough as it is, so just pop them off and we get this. Look. A sweet banana. We did all that, went back to the past, went down the mountain, and we gotta go back up the mountain, by the way, in a different timeline.
That looks savory enough. Must it not be the food that which the new spoke?
Yes, we did this for a banana. There are other food alternatives that we can grab, but they are the wrong choices. This is the one you're looking for. And finally, back in 600 AD yet again, we go up the mountain yet again. It takes forever. It is 2 screens, but it's 2 very long screens. Either way, we got the banana.
You bring food? As promised.
Thank you. Yes, this is sweet yellow food. Now I can work. You wait. I build bridge. Bridge is almost finished now, thanks to all his help. You should check back from time to time and watch how things are coming along. Yeah, you know what that means? We're not done with this mountain yet. We have to come back here later. It's just annoying. You know what's also weird about this place? It's weird that they're like reusing assets because like, why is this like Guardia Castle right here? It makes no sense. They could have just, I don't know, used like the bridge graphic but extended it in Mount Emerald. Literally, these bridge graphics, they are able to extend them. So just use this screen over there and just make this a very long bridge. I don't know. It's weird, but one more time down this mountain. So what they mean by check in from time to time is literally just go up to these reptiles and find out which one has the next quest. In this case, it's going to be the one in the bottom right. Since we charged the Saint Stone to the Waystone, if we talk to this one here, oh, that stone, it shines like the sun. With that, you should be able to find your way even in the deepest darkness. Why don't you go and see what lies within that darkened cave beyond the great southern swamp? Yes. Wonderful, but please be careful. Foul things lurk in dark places. Where could you have found such a stone? You really are mysterious apes, aren't you? Yeah, we're not mysterious apes, we're mysterious humans. But yeah, the Saint Stone turned into the Waystone is going to be what we need for this next little event. So going back through the Great Southern Swamp once again, we can actually explore this cave on this side. We were able to before, but now that we have the Waystone, we can actually explore even further beyond. So everything here is pretty much in the exact same places as it is in 600 AD. The only difference is it's just a little further beyond. So let me just get rid of you really quick. There we go. At least it's only one and not like a whole group of them, so I can just auto the battle. Go over here, grab this little chest over here, which gives us a shelter, which those are always nice, but we have a free in use anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. We go over here, and we get a Reptite Tiara. Reptite Tiara, let's see, right here. Magic +5. It's kind of useful if you don't use haste helms or if you have like other means of giving characters the status immunities using like equipment and things like that. That isn't a hat. You could do that. Otherwise, it's not very useful. Go over here, you get a Mega Elixir. And lastly, now we can explore this brightened part of the cave that needs a stone that's bright to get through. I don't get it. It's a bright room, but it's dark when we go in through the door. That's just how it is. I don't know why you are going to do this. I don't need smoked meat. Thank you for that. That's another one of the item locations, but it's definitely not anything you need, like, at all. There we go, and now we can see in here.
Incredible. Come, let us press onward.
And now we can see in here. And this the staircase over here is actually usable. We head up this way. We see what looks to be a reptite lair. Plus a save point right there.
Hide, something come.
I hear there are reptiles living nearby. Finally, some good prey. I can't wait to sink my teeth into them. Don't be so hasty. Gotta wait for the boss, then it's feeding time. Hey, who's hiding down there? Yeah, it's nothing too special. Just use a screen nuke and they're pretty much gonna go down like immediately. But I find it weird that they're waiting for the boss in order to do their quote-unquote feeding time. And they're fine in the Middle Ages, so they waited a very long time.
So, they plan to feed upon the villagers. You'll no doubt wish to go and warn them, yes? I'd as soon attend to more important matters.
Intruders!
What? The cave is full of monsters, and they're planning to attack the village. Oh no, we have to call everyone together. This is grave news indeed, but we cannot stand against that horde. Everyone prepare to flee for your lives. You best return to your own village too. Ayla, help. You do that? I certainly cannot protest, but to speak frankly, you stand to gain nothing by helping us, you know? They've far greater numbers this time, and as strong as you may be, surely there's no need for you to risk your lives. This is not even your village. You risked a great deal on our behalf already. We're grateful for it, but that is enough. You needn't fight all our battles for us. Reptite before, fight. Now friend. Ayla help friend.
I actually like this line because this is somewhat a little bit of development. This is why I put Ayla in the party specifically for this line. It's a little bit of development because before they just fought the reptites constantly, but now this group is all like friendly reptites because you've been helping them out constantly. So they kind of put like a nice closure on that subplot pretty well there. I like it.
Truly, you consider us friends. Well, you'll hear no more protests from me. Our lives are in your hands.
I mean, you could kind of help a little bit.
Please take this. It might be of some help.
And now, the weirdest item that they give us. A judgment scythe. What? Why do you have that?
We'll stay in this village and do what we can to help. The rest is up to you.
Again, why do they have that?
May inflict stop. It's weaker than the Doom Scythe, just by a little bit, but the fact that it can do stop just by attacking things, a little bit extra, like, less strength. Honestly, at this point, I don't really have anybody dying, so I'd rather take 3 less strength just to be able to inflict stop on things. I mean, it's a nice little touch, but yeah, I don't need the extra 3 strength. And now, going back through the cave, we have more enemies to deal with. They come this far already. They move quickly.
Yeah, so this big lumbering thing can be kind of annoying. The Cryosaur. It actually will do stuff if we don't confuse it. That's totally fine. They're all lined up for me, so I'm going to use a Falcon Strike. This is exactly why I have Chrono and Ayla in a party, just like in Falcon Strike. I mean, I could just do anything else too, but this is just as well. Bam, 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 and bam. There we go. No big deal.
Too many monster. No stop. Beat chief. Make stop.
Sound plan. This place really needed to be tested a little bit more. A lot of your characters are just constantly running through the wall. Hello, more enemies to deal with. So, let me use a little bit of Luminaire, and I'm going to use a little bit of Dark Matter, and then I'm just going to have you punch something. Because using Luminaire on the big thing will heal it. Just so you know, and it could lock your tech commands. That is a big thing that you don't really want to happen, especially on your characters that pretty much are using techs constantly, but you can get rid of it pretty quickly regardless. It's not too tough. But just so you know, because it can be a little bit of a bother. Hello there. I'm going to ignore you, because I can. All right, now that we're here, finally, I could actually use a little bit of a shelter action. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Everybody's back up to snuff. We have a chest right over here that gives us 20,000 G, as well as 20,000 G. It would have been nice if we could grab this the first time we were here, but they actually warped us back to the village. In a act of good faith on the developer's part, they warped us. I wish they would have done that many times when we went up and down the mountain for that bridge. It was the biggest hassle. They need water, shelter, which is nice because we just used one of those. There we go. Up this way, and we have another Krausoar right here. This time, there's 2 of them. And they're a bit roary. I don't know why you're walking that way. I'm over here, but that's fine. All right, so I'm not going to do that again. I am going to use a little bit of dark matter. And let's see. I wish I could do that, but they're not lined up for me. So what I could do is I could just do a little bit of a triple kick if I don't kill something, and then have Chrono attack something else in the meantime. Or they could just double. Yeah, that works. They're both dead. There we go. Another level increase. That's actually kind of surprising. We have a way up over that way, and we have a way down over that way. So we might as well just check out every pathway we can take. So let's go over here first. Right down over here, we have a chest, which gives us a horn, a fang, a turbo shot, a pedal, and a feather. It's a lot of stuff, but the only thing that's actually really nice is the turbo shot. The turbo shot is slightly weaker than the wonder shot because the playtime determined damage thing, and yeah, it's still kind of way better. But if you're not attacking with her, this thing actually could be useful if you don't have her speed up all the way already. Because speed +3 plus all the other stuff that gives her speed, she could be one of your fastest characters without even ever having to put a speed capsule into her. Kind of useful, but I don't necessarily need it. So we can head up over this way if we want and fight some more enemies. Hello, I really wish I could just nuke the screen, but I could probably get away with just doing this. Ow. There we go. There we go. I like how Magus's health bar was just in front of the other characters. Let's see. This way just leads right back here. We have 2 ways we can go up. We can go this way over here and just see like a big room this way with 3 doors. But also that other door just led around over here. So there's really no need for it. It's just like 2 different ways. What we want to do first is actually go to the outside ones because we get chests and things by going around. So might as well just do that first. Hello. I actually legitimately did not see those bats there. I completely forgot they were there. Are you gonna line up for me? Because you're making this way easier than it needs to be. Let's get a little bit of a falcon strike in there, actually. And then you attack the remaining one. This is probably the most enemies I'm ever going to see a falcon strike ever hit. That's kind of insane. That's like 5 enemies in a row. And then a whack. It's not dead yet. Now it's dead. Perfect. All right. We get a mega elixir from over here. Go up this way and around. Grab this for dragon armor. That is some really decent armor. Strength +10. If you need somebody to have more strength for any particular reason, probably Frog, more than likely, because you haven't increased his stats. I thankfully have his stats pretty high up there already, so I don't really need to worry about that. It is useful. It is better than the Nova armor in the fact that it's stronger, like defense-wise by 1. Nothing too special there. So if you want more strength, go ahead and put it on, but I'm okay with the Nova armors. I don't necessarily need it, but now let's go back over here and go around the other way. Let's avoid the middle door for now because that one actually leads to progress. What we're going to do is we're going to go this way. Fight a couple more enemies. Are they going to line up for me again? Because that was really fun. 2, 3, maybe? Ah, man. That was close. And bye-bye. All right, let's grab the last few things in this area. That's like the equivalent of finding 10 arrows in a randomizer. There we go. Potion. And then a panacea. The only thing that's even remotely useful in this entire section was a panacea. The rest of it was just garbage. I don't know why it's like that, but I guess they wanted to troll you by making one door useless, so you might not go to the other one and then not get any of the good stuff. I guess that's probably their train of thought to it, but let's see here. We have 2 pathways forward, we have a way down over there. A save point, which I don't really like the positioning of that save point. It's just weird that they tucked it against the wall like that. I don't really necessarily need it though. I'm just gonna head out over here. And upon heading out here, we have a new enemy to fight. The Terranixes. These Terranix, if we were to say try to do any of our big magic attacks on them, it's actually, they have not great magic defenses, but oddly, they don't really take that much damage from magic despite having not great magic defense. I don't really get it, but that pretty much just means you got to do physical attacks because it's just how it is. I don't understand it, and that's just how they're coded. It's just weird to me. Either way, keep heading down this way, and we get Stardust Bow. Stardust Bow, mainly confused. It's slightly nice if you want to like be doing status effects to things, but I'm not really attacking with Marl that often, so it is what it is either way on that one. But now we're gonna go back around and over and out. It gets us to this side of the platform where we can fight more of those things if we get caught by them, which can be a hassle, but it's okay. 2 strikes ought to do it. Okay, 3 strikes ought to do it. There we go. We're good to go. And that's about it for this place. We head up here, and we have just a couple more snakes we could just easily avoid. Go up, a couple more snakes we could still easily avoid if we want to. I don't know why they position them that way, but that's just how it is. No snakes in this one for some reason. More enemies over here. I don't know why this is like this. It's just so weird to me, but we can go around over here if we want and just like check out this area. We can go up here and fight all manner of flying things over here. So the best way we can get rid of them is just spam a Luminaire on them. Just do that really quickly and we're just pretty much done already. Unfortunately, we still have the red ones to deal with, which we will have to do physical on, but at this point, it's not really that big of a deal anyway. I could just do whatever I want at them at this point. So just triple kick, and then just a single slice, and then a single swing, and I'm good to go. All right, and now we have a single lone chest out here, the Reptite Dress. The Reptite Dress gives us magic plus 10. It can be useful because it does have slightly higher defenses, but if you don't have the Prismatic Dress already, that's like the only time it's really useful. If not, it's an item that you could use, I guess. Either way, you gotta head down through here, and we have just a little bit further to go. We have a save point right here we can use if you need to, but all we need to do now is just go through this door, and we face the boss.
So it's you who meddle in our plans. We will not suffer meddlers to live.
The Archaeofangs could be a unique boss. The one on the left, the Elder, the red one, is weak to water. He has 8,000 HP. And the one on the right, the younger version, has 7,500 HP and he's weak to fire. So they're like opposites attract sort of deal. They both have twin attack. They both have Earth Shaker. Where it differs though is the other one has a bunch of fire moves. Flare, Volcano, that will just hurt everybody. They both have Dark Matter and they both have Soul Link. The left one has Water Surge, Water 2, and Snowstorm, which will just hit everybody on screen as well. Soul Link, on the other hand, is the thing you gotta worry about, as well as Osmos. Whenever you get countered by them to do Osmos, so you just lose out on MP. But Soul Link, if one of them were to die after a teeny little bit of time, they'll revive the other one. So you gotta kill them relatively at the same time. The thing is though, if you had Mara or Luca or Frog and you're just doing their weaknesses, no matter what, you can get by just doing like one weakness, get rid of the other one. You're doing half damage to one of them regardless, since that's not their weakness. So if you just spam one of them, just do like fire, 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 you'll eventually just kill both at the same time regardless. So it's a pretty easy fight. The only thing you really gotta worry about is just your MP being drained constantly. Actually take about 10 every time. So as long as you have enough people, you're good to go. This fight's really easy.
Village safe now. We've no more business here. Let's be on our way.
You've done it! Magnificent! Perhaps now joy and laughter can take the place of fear and dread in our lives. No words are enough to express our appreciation, but know that word of your great deeds will be legend in our village for generations to come. This is the Valor Crest, an ancient treasure of our village. Please accept it as a token of our gratitude. You are our saviors. The Valor Crest is an amazing item to have on Ayla. You put this in her slot and you never let it leave. Boost critical hit rate, 50% counter rate. Basically, it boosts your critical hit rate by like 20, give or take. So, this, combined with Ayla being at level 96 for her Bronze Fist, every time you get a critical hit, you do 9,999 damage. It has a 10% chance of doing a critical hit at the Bronze Fist. The Iron Fist, actually, ironically enough, has more critical hit rate, and the higher level you get, the more critical hit rate it gets, which is kind of neat. That's how her stats go up over time. She gets more criticals. Bronze Fist plus Valor Crest gives her a 30% chance of doing critical hits. Meaning, you could just attack her from this point on, and she is completely busted. Because you're just gonna be doing 9,999, 9,999, 9,999. It's amazing. It is amazing. But we're not done in this place. We have one more quest to go. Remember how they said come back and check out the bridge at any point? Well, we done the last side quest that pertains to actually waiting for the bridge to be done. So next time I actually play more Chrono Trigger, we're going to check out the bridge, see if it's complete, and see what's on the other side of it. I'll see you all then.